Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral. So, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command. So, we're going to discuss why I personally think now you should definitely start to dual grind. I didn't know this until very recently, just because I never checked out enough information, and I sort of just went, I just do everything. I want to be Federation, and I just went full guns a blazing up until level 26 with Federation, and then realised, oh, you know what, dual grinding would actually be more beneficial. And the reasons for dual grinding are basically as followed. So, if you dual grind, obviously I'm currently favoured with Federation, very near to Consort. I will most likely definitely get that today. And then I'm obviously with Romulans as well, hell of a lot further away. I should try and get them more closer to each other, but I want to try and get that to Consort today, just because it will increase my intake of credits per day, because once I go up to Consort level, I can start recruiting more and more credits, which allows me then to get enough to unlock the Saladin, because I only have 5 out of the 100 that I need. So that'll allow me to get more and more credits to basically buy this ship, which I want for when I turn level 28, which should be in about a week or two's time. So, reasons why I want to, or not force you, but obviously sort of persuade you, incline you to go dual faction, is for a multiple of reasons, but the main ones are to do with your dailies. So if you go into the dailies, if you check the last video out, that sort of proves it a little bit as well. So the dailies are really beneficial, so I'll just get these up. Obviously, if you watch the last video, you'll see me clicking all the dailies and going through them, what they have in them. And I'm not going to go through that in this video, but it's basically what they all have in them. But if you go for the dual faction grind, it's a hell of a lot easier to max your daily tree out every single day. The reason for that is because you not only have the Federation stuff, is you also then have the Romulan stuff, and they just compound on top of each other, and you will get the benefits of both. So for example, these two, which are exactly the same mission, one is for Federation, one is for Romulan, and all it says is defeat Klingons or Romulan ships of a level 29 or higher, and then this one is defeat Federation or Klingon ships of level 29 or higher. So what you do is you just go and hit some Klingon ships. So you just go hit level 29 or higher Klingon ships, and that is both of their missions, both done. Gives you 50 points between them to max out your dailies. Not only that, is you'll then get this one and this one done at the same time. There's another 40 points, so there's 90 points of your dailies just by hitting one faction ships, and then you get 90 points towards your daily amount, which is a hell of a lot of points. And then not only that, is you then get 30 of them, or 6 of 30-minute speed ups. You get 6 more, so there's 12, and then each one of these gives you 10 each. So there's 32 speed ups, like 30-minute speed ups. This is only for level 27, so just bear that in mind. Or for favoured level 27 favoured. So bear that in mind. So there's 32 times 30-minute speed ups just off them. Not only that, is you're going to mine ore every single day as well. So you may as well do the Federation gas mining and the Romulan ore mining. So if you mine 12,500 gas, you will get exactly the same as this. This one obviously is the Romulan ore one. So if you go for this, it's exactly the same, but with the Federation. But obviously all the things are different. So that's gas. Or where you see ore is gas. Where you see gas, it's ore on the Federation tree, and then obviously you get Federation points and credits and tokens. So just bear that in mind. It's exactly the same, but obviously with the other faction. So with this, you get, all you have to do is mine 12,500 of it a day, which you're 100% going to do, because you're going to mine probably at least, I would recommend you mine at least 24,000 of each ore a day, if possible. The reason for that is because when you go to a refinery, you're going to use, I personally use 2 chests every single time I'm in the refinery. I always try and do the 2 chest ones, which for me is 12,000 ore at each time. So 12,000 ore each time. So If you are going to obviously use 2 chests, then there's obviously you're going to use the refinery twice a day. There's 24,000 a day. So my recommendation is always mine at least 24,000 a day. That's what I would suggest, because then you can open the 2 chests. You know what? I'll just show you. You go to refinery, and then obviously you got these. I can't obviously click them, but obviously when you do click them, it'll say 2 chests. And mine at the moment for my refinery is 12,000 for 2 chests. And then obviously you get all the rewards. I don't obviously have any level 2s because I don't need them, but you get the rewards if you have 2 chests. I don't do 3 chests because it's way too expensive, and I just can't keep up with that sort of level. But yes, so it basically makes grinding your dailies a hell of a lot easier, and you get a hell of a lot more rewards from it. So for example, the ore one, like I was saying, so not only do you get Federation credits if you're with Federation, obviously this goes for Klingon as well. You also get the Romulan credits, you also get the tokens, you get even more gas than you need, even more raw ore than you need. So you technically don't actually need to mine 24,000 a day, because if, for example, you mine 12,500 gas, then, or if you mine 12,500 raw, for example, you're going to get 2,000 gas anyway. So you actually only need to then mine, technically only need to mine 22,000 gas a day and 22,000 ore a day, or crystal, or whatever it is, depending on obviously what factions you are, because you're going to get 2,000 of them anyway. Again, this is all subject to what level you are. Can't stress that enough, subject to the level you are. Okay, so that's one reason. It makes your dailies a hell of a lot easier to grind out. And since I started doing this, which is literally this past 3 weeks, month maybe, I've never missed a daily at all, because it's just so easy to do. In terms of your dailies, so I'll show you where to sort of bang them in. So your dailies, so obviously you have your different chests. Try as well, if you can possibly, so these, you transwalk up, I have these because I have the Vidar, just bear that in mind. You might not see these unless you own a Vidar, okay, because you just won't get them because you don't need them. So your tree will most likely look like this. Start with your 10 minutes, 4 hours, 24 hours. My suggestion to anyone is your 24 hours, click it as soon as you wake up out of bed, and then that's all it needs, because they obviously they go every, it's a 24-hour chest, but it regens every 22, 23 hours. It's really weird. Yeah, it's very strange. It's just like the transwarp one. That's every 22 hours as well. So with this one, if you click it, say at 8 in the morning, it'll regenerate at 6 in the morning the next day, ready for when you wake up every single day. So when you wake up in the morning, you then just click the chest and it's done every single day. It's done straight first thing every day. It's done. And then that gives you obviously the dailies for opening a 24-hour chest straight away, and you don't have to faff around with it and stuff like that. So then you go to your 7-day and your 30-day loyalty chests. Again, subject to being level 27. These will vary depending on your level as well. So these are the tokens. So every day you get these loyalty badges. So there you go. I've been doing it for the last 13 days. So it's not even been 2 weeks. I've only been dual factioning for 13 days. So me talking before was a load of crap. But yeah, so 13 days. I've got the last 13 days in. So you got your 7-day loyalty chest, which is not a bad chest. So you get Keenser. He's kind of a useless officer unless you leave him in the base. Because obviously he gives a lot of benefits for being in the station. I don't use him. He's, like I say, he's pretty useless. Personally, I think he's useless. But you do get quite a lot of other stuff. So you get 55 Latinum, you get obviously quite a bit of common, a little bit of uncommon. You get 150 recruit tokens, 200 of them, 4 5-hour speed ups and 2 3-hour speed ups. So it's not too bad overall. Again, it's not the best. I personally, which is what I do now, is save them all up and just hit your 30-day loyalty chests. The reason you should hit your 30 days is you get Carol, which is a really good officer. She's actually a really good officer to use. She does get superseded later on when you have a couple of different officers, but overall she's actually a really good officer to use. I mean, minus 40 to opponent's damage when defending in battle. So she is a very, very, very good defensive officer. You want her so people, when they hit you, that basically that activates and they get absolutely messed up. But then not only that, you get 320 Latinum, you get 800 of the commons, you get 80 of the uncommons, you get 2 of the rares, 300 recruit tokens, 1200 premium recruit tokens, and then 800 of the ultra recruit tokens. You get 4 1-day speed ups and 4 1-hour speed ups. And like I say, this is all to do with my level. So this is level 27. So they cost 30 loyalty. So basically you get one of these once a month. Essentially that's what it's saying. You get one of these once a month and you get 10 a hair. So I mean, I only need 40 more. So once this then goes, I'll have 60, 30 more. That's not including, I might get some of it in the actual premium tokens themselves and the ultra packs and stuff like that. So it does speed up Carol a lot faster. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Wait out until your one chest once a month. Wait out until you can get this. Like I say, I've got 17 days. Well, after today, I'll have 16 days to go to get this one chest, which is fine by me. That's fine. I'll just wait that 16 days. In terms of your using them different tokens, we go to officers at the top here. If you go to recruit, this is where you can use all your different tokens. So, for example, we've got a couple of events on at the moment to get these. I've obviously gotten on because I've used them all. I did max all these out, so I've used all them. This one I didn't get any of because he's gay. You can buy the tokens as well. If you buy these little things, these will get you a chance of getting any one of these. Obviously, the officer you want this guy because he's pretty good as a Borg officer. 7 of 10, he is pretty damn good. And then you've got the different packs. So this one's got a day left. These use your ultra tokens. Essentially, so one chest costs you 800. These are all accumulative, so don't worry if you use one chest compared to 3 chests, because 3 times 800 is 24, so don't worry about that. You're not getting a discount, which is absolutely ridiculous. You should definitely be getting a discount the more chests you want to open. That would entice people to save more and more to then bang a big chest in, for example. But you don't, and it doesn't reset either, so you can use this as many times as you like a day. So it's a completely weird and stupid system that they have with Scopely. The more you buy, you should get more off. So this chest, I personally, the 5 chest one, just take 100 off the 800. So make it each 5 cost. So it'd be a 3,500 token chest for 5 chests, and you're getting a 500 token discount. You know what I mean? And then with this one, instead of 800 with the free chest, take 50 off it. So it's 750 a chest. Therefore, the chest would then cost 2250 for opening 3 chests. That would entice people more and more to save and then bang big chests in and stuff like that. But I don't know why they don't do it like that, to be honest. But yeah, so you get the chance of getting all these, and then like I say, you get Carol in there as well, and then you loads of rare officers, and then you got all the Borg officers. I'm only 2 away from 1 of 10 as well, which is kind of annoying because I really do want him. But yeah, so you get all your different officers, and then you got so that's your ultra packs. So that's a 2 chance of getting a Borg. Normally you would just get this one, which is exactly the same officers. The only difference is you don't get the Borg in there in these ones, so it's just tough. And then you get your premium packs. These are, again, you do get the same, pretty much the same officers. The difference is you get more uncommon officers in this one, and you get more chance of getting these over obviously the other 2. This system works exactly the same. You're not getting a discount whatsoever, so do with it what you will. Yeah, it's a stupid system, but yeah. And then you get your standards. These are a couple of rares. Most of them are uncommon, and then you get your actual cadet ones as well. Again, that's what you'll start off with most of the day. And then you got your actual faction ones. So yeah, I have all these officers. So this is really good. It allows you to recruit your factions. I personally would focus on this up until level 22. Maybe even level 23, 4, probably level 20, 23. Don't know. Maybe level 23. I would focus on officers. Purely just focus on officers, level 23. Until you then go up to upgrade to level 24. As soon as you upgrade to level 24, focus on ships. Definitely. As many different, obviously, as you can. Obviously, I'm also Romulan. Trying to get Nero. I'm still quite a few away from him. But I have all the other officers. So yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, so that is today's video. Just why you should dual faction. Dual faction also allows you to get, obviously, a plethora of different ships. So if I go into wrong one, go away. Faction. So obviously, once you get to different levels, you can obviously start unlocking ships. I already have the Mayflower with the Federation. Once I get the Consort, you can obviously start getting the blueprints for the Antares, but you can't build it until level 30 anyway. 30 shipyards. And then you get the Saladin, which you can build at level 28 shipyards. Saladin's a great ship. Definitely recommend. And then obviously you get the Intrepid, level 32 ship. And then you get the Enterprise, which is your level 34 ship. And then you keep going, you can get obviously the Hydra class. These are obviously people that are way, way more advanced than I am. You get your Hydra class, and then you get your Kelvins, and then you can get your Newtons, and then you get your Enterprise A, which I do believe no one has this ship yet. So even the level 50s and the Super Whales, no one in the game has this ship just yet. So yeah, you just unlock a plethora of different ships. So you go from the Mayflower to the Saladin, and then with Romulans, you can get the Legionary, which I don't have because I'm saving to get the Centurion. So you can get the Centurion and the Val class. Then you get the Gladius, and then the Aegir, Aegir, I think it's the Aegir. Battleship, which is a really good ship as well. And then again, that keeps on going as well. That keeps going. You get all the different, the Val d'Or, and then the Pilum, and then you get the Tribune class, which is really cool. Again, no one has this ship. No one has these really, really, really top ships because it takes freaking ages to get to them. So yeah, it just opens up a whole lot more ship selection. If you are Klingon, I will show you them because that's a bit biased. You get D3, Bortus 28, Borella 32, D4 at 34, and then so on and so on. Like I say, they're all pretty cool. They're all good ships in their own way. Some are better than the others. But yeah, so that's why you should do a dual faction. It opens up the game a little bit more for you. It allows you to do a lot more things in the game, with the game. And any questions, leave the comments down below. And don't forget to check out the other videos that I've posted so far. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.